55,000 education workers in Ontario started voting on Friday on whether or not to strike. Their union is recommending they vote yes after what they call an insulting offer from the Ford government. All this comes as the government boosts direct payments to parents instead.
We were willing to withdraw items should they meet us halfway. They refused to meet us halfway, so now we're back to where we were in the beginning.
Frustrated and fed up, the union representing education workers in Ontario says no progress has been made in negotiations with the Ford government this week, not even on simple issues like bereavement leave, firming up why a strike vote is necessary.
And we're hoping that this will be, sort of the catalyst where the government and the school board trustees understand we're serious and it's time for them to also meet halfway.
The union says education workers on average are paid $39,000 a year, and more than half of them are working multiple jobs to make ends meet. The government has offered raises of 2% for workers making less than $40,000 a year and 1.25% for everyone else. But CUPE has asked for far more, annual increases of 11.7%. The education minister says the union is on a path to strike.
That is unacceptable to anyone in this province, including parents who see the real impacts of kids being out of class, the mental health adversity, the physical health difficulty. We have a collective duty to keep them in school.
At a press conference today, the Ford government announced it is instead boosting funding to help children struggling with math, investing $365 million to be made in direct payments to parents. The money can be used for additional tutoring supports or supplies and equipment to support learning.
The aim of this funding is really just to help parents get through the difficulty on the horizon.
Critics say that money should be spent in the public education system and will do little good for families in Ontario.
This is perhaps $60 per family. Ultimately, this will actually fund perhaps 1 hour of tutoring service.
A move they say essentially gives the money to the private sector.
It's a shocking disconnect, I think, that this government has from moving away from strengthening the public education system, navigating private tutorial systems, keeping receipts, applying for this, cash, really does not solve the problem.
The government says it will provide details on when and how parents can expect to receive direct payments in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, CUPE will vote for 10 days until October 2nd. Results of the strike vote will be announced on the 3rd. The union includes early childhood educators, school administration workers, bus drivers, and custodians.